So as I set this trade up, it's the dollar Canadian dollar. The market is bouncing off of the 1.30 level, if you will. It's an area that you can make an argument for an uptrend line. The oil markets have been falling, so I do think it's only a matter of time before we continue to go higher. I'm going to go ahead and enter the market, but I'm going to keep a fairly tight stop. It is non-farm payroll Friday coming up. I would be a little bit concerned about that. Plus, we get Canadian employment figures, so this really, I'm hoping on a momentum. I'm willing to take a little bit of a loss here, though, if we do get bumped out, because I do believe that longer term we will continue to see strength. You can see that we have been rallying quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and step in here, place a new order. I'm going to go ahead and buy at 130.16-ish. I'm going to put a stop loss at 1.2913. I'm going to risk 100 pips. And I'm going to try to aim for somewhere around 1.33. We'll see how this plays out. So with that, I'm in the market. I'm hoping for a bounce. Should continue to see strength. I may have to adjust this after the non-farm payroll. I'm fully aware of that. But it does look like that this could be an area where I think we're going to go ahead and continue. And now the reason why I find this important, and I'll go ahead and zoom out here, you can see that after the financial crisis, this was an area that was very, very resistive. So it's very possible that market memory will come into play and lift this market from here. So now that we've had the non-farm payroll announcement coming out of the United States and, of course, the employment number coming out of Canada, turns out Canada lost jobs, the U.S. added jobs, and the trade has started to move in the right direction. You can see we've had a very impulsive candle. Having said that, I am a little concerned as to whether or not we'll get above there. We're just a few minutes, maybe 15 minutes or so after this trade. So I think what I'm going to do in this particular case, or 15 minutes after the announcement, I should say, I think in this case what I'm going to do is go ahead and assume that this resistance is going to hold. Go ahead and take profits for the time being. But really, at this point, I think sooner or later we'll probably get a pullback. I'm more than willing to play that pullback and start buying again as well. So a quick smash and grab type profit. I found typically on non-farm payroll Friday, we stop at resistance right away, then that means we're probably not going to go too much higher. This is more or less a judgment call. You could move your stop underneath the 1.30 level a little closer. That, of course, would be acceptable as well, but you still have a little bit of risk on the table. So having said that, a decent gain. I'll just go ahead and leave it at that.